it's Ashley or Optic MiDNiTE, and today I'm actually doing Q&A Monday. As you know, I usually do this series called Q&A Tuesday, where I sit down and I do a vlog and I answer you guys' questions, but tomorrow is the release of the DLC Uprising, and so I'm going to be streaming all day. I'm going to be doing all sorts of videos on that, so I thought maybe just don't do Q&A Tuesday this week, I'll do Q&A Monday. I apologize, I'm not really doing a vlog this time. I kind of just wanted to do some gameplay. I want to show off this gameplay. It's actually from a showcase match, ladies showcase match, if you don't know what that is. Basically, my team, the Dream Team is what we call ourselves. It consists of me, this girl named Katana, Ruby Autumn, and Jukes. They're three other very talented, competitive girl gamers, I guess, or just competitive gamers, I think. And so basically, we signed up to do this show match, and we got matched up against the team Epsilon Girls. If you guys know, the team name Epsilon might sound a little familiar to you because they're actually a European-based Call of Duty team, pro team. And they went over and played in the Call of Duty Championships, the male version of them. So this is kind of like the Epsilon Girls side of Epsilon. I don't know how else to explain it, but that is what this is. It's a hardpoint on raid. This was actually the final map in the series. We ended up taking the series 3-1. So I hope you enjoyed that. In the background, I do go on a couple decent little streaks, and sometimes I just like to dabble in the competitive side of things. And hopefully you guys, you know, like me to switch it up every once in a while like that. So anyway, that was a really long intro. Let's get into some of the questions this week. It's Rizzo wants to know, before you got into Optic, were you thinking about getting into any other clans, such as Obey, FaZe, etc.? Well, Rizzo, when I got into Optic, it was a long time ago. It was in 2010, and guess what? Those teams did not even exist at that time. Well, I guess the Obey Pro team did, but I think he's talking about the Obey YouTube team. Obey and FaZe didn't exist. There weren't a whole lot of sniping teams on YouTube doing what Optic was doing at the time. Optic was considered the biggest and the best sniping team out there. Obviously now FaZe has more subs than Optic, but I still think that Optic, you know, they're making amazing montages. You know, I like to post commentaries up on Nation every once in a while. I've posted over 50 videos to Nation in the 3 years that I've been a part of this, so you know, it's just something that I've loved to be a part of, and now with the pro team and everything, how well they have, I guess, accomplished themselves in the community, I love Optic. So anyways, no, to answer your question, I was not thinking about joining any other clans, because Optic was the biggest and the best, and I loved what they were doing, and I thought Hex was the coolest person on planet Earth, because he did really cool free-for-all sniper commentaries, and that was what I was into, so obviously I dug that, and I don't know. I have put up many videos before of how I got into Optic. If you want to, just type into YouTube how I got into Optic, Optic MiDNiTE, and you will find multiple videos sharing my story. But yeah, to answer your questions, no, I was not thinking about any other clans because they did not really exist. There was really no other big clan in 2010 on YouTube sniping, doing what Optic was doing that I can even remember or think of. Foreign wants to know, gaming and YouTube aside, where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's actually a really good question, and I want to answer it because a lot of people actually ask me it. They're like, wow, MiDNiTE, well, if you weren't doing YouTube, like, what would you be doing? Or if you weren't doing this, what would you be doing? And basically my answer to that is I'm not really sure. I went through high school, I went to some college, and I was just like really unsure of what I wanted to do, which is why I stopped going to college, because I was like, I really don't want to put myself $20,000 to $30,000 in debt and end up with a degree in something that I don't even want to do. You know, I didn't want to waste my money. I wanted to just take a step back, so I ended up getting a full-time job at that point in my life. And I just really wasn't sure. I'm still not entirely sure. I know I either want to stay in the gaming, I guess, business, or I really want to go to film school. I think it'd be really fucking cool to go to film school and actually be able, like, I'm not a very good editor. I don't consider myself a super good editor, but I think it would be cool to be a person that, like, goes out and shoots segments for shows, or goes out and edits segments for shows. Let's just say before a UFC fight, and then they go to these fighters and they watch them train and they, like, document them for a little bit. That would be something that's kind of cool if I could be the person that went and documented them and then kind of put it together in a polished show fashion. I think that'd be really cool. So to answer your question, I see myself hopefully going back to school. School is important as much as I hate it. If you want to be taken seriously in a lot of fields, you need a degree in something. So I definitely think that film school would be something that's more up my alley. Otherwise, I'd like to be involved in the gaming universe still, because gaming's been a huge part of my life. YouTube and gaming have changed my life, so obviously sticking with that business plan would be amazing as well. Anthony wants to know, what do you think about Treyarch not having any more weapon DLCs, and what do you think about Uprising? Well, I have not played Uprising yet. I will tomorrow, which is hopefully, I guess if you're watching this after Tuesday, April 16th, you will also know about Uprising, but it's coming out tomorrow. I haven't played it yet. I can't really say my thoughts about it other than I'm super excited. I want to play Firing Range. It's going to be the most amazing thing in the world, I'm pretty sure. So I'm really stoked about that. That's going to be awesome, and I'm really just excited to play it. And the new zombies, I'm going to be streaming it and uploading videos about it all day tomorrow. So tomorrow, Tuesday, the 16th of April, if you're watching this, come check out my live stream. I'm probably streaming some Uprising. And what do I think about them not having any more weapon DLC? I'm disappointed. I was hoping they would come out with a new weapon from each tier, like a LMG, a SMG, a AR. But it doesn't look like they're going to. Rumor has it that was the only weapon DLC they were going to do. Mildly disappointing, but oh well. There's still a ton of weapons in Black Ops 2 you can use, so I'm not really that mad about it. John, would you rather have 100K to spend for only in one day, or find a $20 bill in your pocket every day for the rest of your life? This was actually really hard to think of like what my answer would be, because it's really tough to kind of judge what I would do with $20 for a day. Like, what if I had like another job, and then, I mean, $20 a day every single day, no matter what, that would add up, you know, over a period of time. If I just saved it, I could do something fun with that money, maybe invest it. However, if I did have 100K for a day, I would probably buy an awesome car, buy a place to live, and invest the rest of it. And when I mean place to live, I'd probably just buy a cute little apartment. So I'd probably invest the rest of that and try to get a return on that, obviously. So I'm not really sure. I think I would have to not go the safe route. I think I'd take the 100K for a day and I'd decide what I would do with it. Obviously, it would be kind of tough if I only had it for a day. Like, would I not be able, like, how would I choose my investment in a 24-hour period? But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up. I hope that you like this little variation to Q&A. I know I usually do vlogs. I'll be going back to doing that next week for Q&A Tuesday. I just want to do something a little different this time. And you guys should answer a question for me down in the comment section below. If you had $100,000 and you only had 24 hours to spend it, what would you spend it on? Leave that answer to that question in the comment section below. Please leave the video a like if you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.